Hello, and welcome to Anywhere Easy Mondays, our series of meetups with experts on everything about professional development and growth, boosting skills, helpful tips and tricks that will help you achieve your goals. And welcome to our online event about the blockchain professionals community. My name is Katya Chupris, and I'm the event manager for EPAM Anywhere. I'm happy to introduce our speaker for event, Alek Talipov. Hi, Alek.
Yes, hi Katerina. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, Alek is expert in the field of blockchain technology, and he has been actively involved in the blockchain professionals community for several years. And during our talk today, Alek will share insights on what the blockchain professionals community is, what it is not, and how we can work towards building a more collaborative and inclusive community. The talk promises to be insightful, informative, and interesting. And during our event, you can see a chat, and please join it and write several welcoming words to Alec. Feel free asking your questions during the event. So the floor is yours. Alec, good luck.
Thanks, Katerina. So let me bring my presentation to the stage, and we are good to go, I guess. Yes, so we are going to talk about what is blockchain professionals community and what it isn't. And before we start, we just to let you know that we will have maybe around 30 minutes for our today's session, and you can just send any questions to the live chat on YouTube, and we will get back to them by the end of our today's webinar or session, how to call it. So, what is blockchain professionals community? My name is Alek Talipov. I'm based in Kazakhstan. I'm a senior people experience specialist at EPAM. I've been working for 1.5 years, and for the whole time at EPAM, I've been working with the blockchain professionals community exactly, and I am responsible for all the community activities. And in my previous experience, I also worked as a conference producer in the sphere of technology, startups, innovation, and so on. So, as many of you maybe already have heard that we've got our own blockchain practice at EPAM, but we besides the blockchain practice at EPAM, besides the competency center, we've got our community and our uh, our blockchain practice is responsible for the very rapidly growing and trendy technology so that our clients could get very innovative solutions and we are studying and innovating distributed technologies, cryptocurrencies, Web3, NFTs, the metaverse, and everything what is decentralized and so on. And it's very vital to take a leading position in such a trendy topic for our company. And besides working with clients, let me turn to the next page. Yeah, besides working with clients, we host our blockchain educating programs, mentoring, boot camps, and all of this stuff is very easily searchable at our EPAM's Learn platform. But that was all about the competency center shortly. And I am here to talk about the community side, which I am responsible for. And for the competency center, uh, my colleague Sasha Pitkevich is leading the competency center of blockchain. And let's start with the definition. What is community? To make it more simple, a community is a group of people who care about each other and belong together. They have these two elements in common, the interests and their goals. And this is the front page of our blockchain professionals community. We've got about 2,400 people inside, and it's not an internal community of EPAM, but we are a global community, and everyone can join. And about 60% of our audience are external people, so that we could uh, expand our awareness about our brand, about EPAM, about blockchain, about different technologies, and we are mainly sponsored by EPAM. And our goals are to connect professionals. So people in our community, they come to connect with each other, to network. There are lots of startup founders, lots of developers, lots of engineers or consultants, and they come to network with each other. They come to learn something new because we've got many interesting events and activities and conferences. And by doing that, people in the community, they stay at the edge of tech, business, and technology. And it also helps to bring more interest into the topic, because not everyone knows what blockchain is, because um, we usually get lots of questions about crypto, about trading. People think that we are giving some financial advice and so on, but we are not about that. We are about the technology itself. We are more of the engineering side of the technology, and about different decentralization systems. And how do we bring it to life? What solutions do we have? We have three ways: the content, our activities, and partnerships. Let's start with the content side. So in terms of the content, we've got many interesting activities, such as newsletters once a month, social media management, and technical content, like bringing everything together in our knowledge base. We provide researches, we provide surveys, and we also have a portfolio of projects. And in terms of the community, we have regular events, such as webinars, which happen about twice a month. And so we've got big events like hackathons, like conferences, meetups, networking events, and also we provide podcasts. And also we have 3 or 4 rounds of our mentoring program. And if you are interested, just let me know, and I will provide you with all the links. And the next is the partnership. I cannot say that we are doing it very well, but at least we are always open for any collaboration with R&D centers, with associations, with other communities, not only blockchain communities, but dedicated to any topic like Java and data, AI, and so on. And let me provide a couple of examples. So on our community webpage, you can find our previous events or our upcoming events, and there are lots of useful content that you can find. If you are really interested in the topic of blockchain, you can find our previous webinars, our recordings of our previous conferences, and that's kind of a peer-to-peer content, because our people from our community, they host the events for our community. So it's done by community members for our community members. And our next upcoming event is the Blockchain Community Days Conference, which will happen on June the 6th until June 9th. And you can see the QR code. If you are interested, just scan it and register for the event. It's absolutely free. We are not interested in monetizing the tickets and so on. There will be lots of content dedicated to blockchain, and it's going to be a 4 days conference, and each day will be dedicated to a separate topic. The first one is industry and business. The second one is NFT and metaverse. The third one is technology and vendors. And the fourth one is marketing and community topics. Of course, all these topics are in the blockchain aspects. And that will be 24 talks and 24 speakers. I think that's a crazy amount of number, a crazy number for the amount of speakers. And every participant will get a free NFT gift. That's our third conference, by the way. And our cherry on top is the exhibition, together with our colleague Arseny Vesnin from EPAM and his project 0x Siberia. We are hosting the we are featuring at the exhibition, which is hosted by Arseny, and that will be an exhibition of NFT art in the metaverse. And let me do a short demo how it looks like. So you now see the space, and if you enter the space, you can browse around. You can see different types of art, and of course that's not a or just random pictures. That's the pictures prepared by uh, high-level NFT artists, and this is how it will look like. So if you are interested, just visit our conference webpage from the QR code from the previous slide, and you will find all the necessary information about our event. And I think that was it in terms of the blockchain professionals community. If you are interested, just let me know any questions you have, and I can bring it to the stage. I see that there are no questions right now. Maybe let's wait for a little.
Yeah, I think that we received several questions in the chat. Polina wrote us, how can I contribute to the community? I finished a PAM blockchain mentoring program earlier and I want to contribute.
So our next contribution kind of thing is the Blockchain Community Day conference. Let me turn to the yeah. So as I told before, we are going to have 24 talks. That means that we will have 24 speakers, and each talk will need a moderation. And we are now actually looking for moderators. So please let me know if you would like to moderate a session in the sphere of blockchain.
Okay, one more question we received. When will blockchain mentoring program open for registration? And why blockchain mentoring program is not available for registration anymore? Are there any good substances?
I think you can, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm not responsible for the competency center, but as I know, you can enroll yourself to the waiting list. And as soon as the queue comes to you, you will be invited to the mentoring program. Yeah, just let me know in a direct message, and I will help you, guide you with my colleagues who are responsible for the mentoring program.
Okay, maybe could we add this link to our follow-up after this event? We can
Sure.
send.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and as far as I remember, the current the last mentoring run is still going on. So as soon as my colleagues are done with the previous mentoring run, they will initiate a new one.
We don't see any questions. Maybe do someone have any questions? You can write them in our chat in the right corner. We have it. Okay, Elsa received a message. Alec, do you see these messages or
For some reason, I don't
no?
see the questions.
Mhm,
Yeah, I don't know what
mhm.
happened to StreamYard.
Okay. So will testers be benefited on this community? Like it wouldn't matter to testers what architecture an application is built, whether distributed or centralized. We will be more concerned on actual use case. Will it be helpful?
Uh, yes, so we were talking about the community side today, but in terms of the testing in terms of the QA, especially automotive QAs, QA engineers. So we are also interested in all QA professionals, especially automated QA professionals, are very welcome at the Blockchain Competency Center.
Okay.
And yeah, as far as I remember, there was something about QA mentoring programs for blockchain. Yeah, and I'm sorry that I didn't provide you with details about that, because this question is related to the competency center. But yeah, I am responsible for the community activities. But yeah, if you will send me a direct message, I will guide you, and I will find whom you need to talk about that.
We receive one more question. Are there any technical documentation I can provide on blockchain? Same goes for articles on how to code something like using usedep library or similar.
What kind of library? Could you please repeat once again?
Are there any technical documentation I can provide on blockchain? Same goes for articles on how to code something like using usedep library or similar.
So yes, I think that should be addressed to the competency center as well, because that's not a community kind of question as for now. But yeah, let's save that. We'll keep that questions. I will come back with answers and colleagues.
Okay, we will cover these questions in our follow-up, so we can add them to follow up. Maybe some other questions. Thanks for answering. Have you ever used blockchain with .NET programming language?
With .NET? To be honest, I'm not sure. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not a developer, but a developer relations and community specialist.
And C#
So,
also. Okay. Okay, so we can, so colleagues, you can write us the questions, or you can write directly to Alec, and we'll answer them maybe a little bit later, and we'll cover them in our follow-up.
yeah, that kind of technical questions, they need to be covered by our technical colleagues, and especially by my colleagues from the Blockchain Competency Center and the blockchain practice.
Okay. So thank you, Alec, for introduction for the community, and I think that our colleagues from Anyway can address you, so you can see. Could you show one more time your information about you, about Alicant Alipov? Unique. And so if you have any questions, you can post them in this chat. We will cover them later, and you can join the community on Ubia community. Stay with professionals, and thank you for coming today. Thank you, Alec. Thank you, colleagues. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Katerina.